I do a lot of pregame prep, like prepare Jerron and Connor, what the other team's going to do offensively and defensively. I take a lot of pride in that. And for us, we make sure that, we're going to be the most prepared team at all times. And that starts with me.
And for you, Jerron and Connor, how is
Welcome, everyone. And before we tip...
Well, guys, the Thunder may be in a rebuild.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. And it's Jokic in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Thunder, we've got Luguentz Dort, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Williams in at the 4-man position. Well, buckle up. It's opening night. No more talk. Let's play some games that count, Brent.
Everybody in playoff contention, BA, so super excited. One of the best. Nights of the year. Awesome to be here and awesome for all NBA fans.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Denver. And Williams punches it home.
Zero hesitation from Shai on that play.
Outside Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Gordon. Back to Caldwell Pope. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Inside. Picked it out of midair. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times. Well, don't forget about Jamal Murray. This guy is back, and he's as good as any other point guard in the Western Conference.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Can't get it to drop. Good work defensively by Gordon. With Murray, he's an efficient, high-volume scorer with a complete offensive game, Brent.
No doubt, B.A. Scores at all 3 levels, has a great handle. And I'll tell you what, this is about recovery. Jamal getting back, being focused to return to the game that has eluded him from injuries the past couple years. He is focused.
Porter with the steal. Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, there's a feeling sometimes, even at 6'3", when Murray gets to the interior, he plays a bit bigger.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Gordon with a steal. Here's Porter. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Porter's gotten his second bucket on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Denver.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that. Working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
Denver in the lead.
Well, we're starting to see the pieces fall into place in OKC. Their number 2 overall pick, Chet Holmgren, showing tremendous promise. And the chemistry he's developing with Josh Giddey and SGA makes them very, very intriguing.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Denver, 3rd.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jackson. To the middle. Here's Bryant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Dario Saric.
And Bryant's a tough guard when he gets outside of the key. He's got great touch.
And that one misses. Well, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Now here's Giddey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The offensive rebound. Brown. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Pass to Joe. Now here's Saric. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Up top, Jackson. From the arc. He's off on that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver. Pass to Giddey. Here's Pokashevsky. 6 to shoot. And it's Denver with a rebound. Brown inside. Giddey defends. Brown can't hit.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to Dort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Luguentz Dort and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead. They lead by By 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. Second chance shot. The shot off that time. And it's Denver the other way. Pass to Caldwell Pope. They kick it out to Murray. Gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's got 7.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
Gilgeous-Alexander can hit you with a lot of moves. Tricky to defend.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, B.A., he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Capable of running the offense, and now a new one for Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
Saric checks in for Williams. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Porter. The 3. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Gordon pulls it in.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Back to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go from 11. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game. Williams with it. Now Porter defending. Gilgeous-Alexander against Gordon. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Saric. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Saric has gotten his second bucket.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Denver calls timeout.
Now look at this Denver team, and you just expect them to be good for a long time. Obviously, MVP and Jokic, but their best players, all young, signed the long-term deals. They should be able to compete.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Pokashevsky's checked in for Saric. Lou Dort comes in for Williams. And Giddey's subbed in for Joe. Bryant finds Green. Jackson with it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Yeah, great job by the Nuggets putting together this core. They're set up for success for a while, Brent.
Well, we saw that potential BA come out in the bubble, getting to the conference finals, and now it's about getting key players back to health and at full capacity. And if they do that, I expect them to make the noise that the Western Conference wants to avoid. Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Outside, Brown. On the wing, Bryant. The 3 is up. And he buries his first look.
And how fast did Thomas Bryant get that one off?
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league. Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
The drive by Jackson, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Nuggets lead by 7. The Thunder have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jackson. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Blocked. And he recovers it. Outside, Green. Pass to Brown. Second shot opportunity. The putback. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Nuggets on top, up 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. Denver had no problems getting going. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. And it's just about time now for the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
It's funny how much the defense has to focus more on not leaving their man when Giddey has the ball.
Timeout called, the Nuggets.
Yeah, and despite being the youngest team in the league, the Thunder have been solid defensively the last couple years. A great sign going forward for this franchise.
And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Nikola Jokic is second.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Back to Murray. There's the triple. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren for the lead. Good D by Jokic. And looking at this Oklahoma City roster, what makes them so good on D?
Well, they have loads of length. The Thunder have made a point to draft players with huge wingspans, making things difficult for opponents scoring-wise.
Here's Holmgren. They've got numbers. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 tonight. Dort, the pass to Giddey. Five to shoot. Pass to Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Shot to end the cold streak. Drops in the 3.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. Saric checks in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Williams. Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Giddey passes to Williams. Can't hit from in close. Denver's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Murray with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Puts up the 8-footer. It's deflected.
What instincts there as Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
The Thunder making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Green's checked in for Denver. Jackson comes in for Murray. Brown can't hit. The Thunder have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Dort, the pass to Giddey. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Saric shot is off. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
Giddey against Green. Giddey passes to Saric, and he comes up with a bucket. Saric has got 7 points.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Porter. Back to Brown. From 9 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Gilgeous-Alexander, and a nice finish on the layup. And now a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Jackson can't get it to go. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Thunder. They're up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. And it's Murray in at point. Here's Caldwell Pope. Left side Porter. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
To set him up, Porter's going to knock him down. He's a terrific shooter who can do some damage from anywhere.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. Williams misses. The Nuggets trail. Outside Murray. Pass to Gordon. Wide open. He can't get that one to fall.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
It's Giddey on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size, and he challenged the defense with it that time.
So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Back to Murray. Out to Gordon to tie it up. Hits the trifecta. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, you just don't want to give Aaron Gordon that easy of a look.
And the Thunder call time here. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, B.A. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And there are signs from Jamal Murray that we have seen as one of those fearless players.
The free throw drops from Murray. Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokashevsky. And Murray drops them both. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. The shot no good. Good work defensively by Gordon. Dort against Porter. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Jokic missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
To take the lead, it's tipped. Tipped away. Gordon with a steal. And here's Porter. Murray with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. Murray passes to Jokic. Now Gordon. Tries again. And it's Jokic missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Down low. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Porter against Giddey. Porter in the post from 9 feet out, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Jokic. And Denver has possession. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Holmgren. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And there's enough time on the clock to go for a 2-for-1.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim. He's trying to find his shot, but at some point you have to start making these.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And when you're a player like SGA, handling the ball late in crucial moments, you better get used to being at the line in big spots.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And the Nuggets call time here. They trail by 4. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long.
we can finally say it. And we are...
Thank you, guys.
So exciting to see. No doubt about it, David. Thanks. Now, Golden State's starting five. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Kevon Looney out there with Wiggins. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot. Well, in a new season, there are some players, Richard, that hit the ground running. And there are others, as you well know, that take a while to get going. Which I know what camp you fell into, but what would you say? Did you take a while to get going, or were you ready to go?
No, it was both. There was one where it was like I struggled to get going and really get a rhythm, and there's others that I was just ready to go and locked in. As your environment changes, so does your success. And so sometimes as your environment changes, you got to figure out how to be successful in it.
Good insight.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kicks to Booker. The 3. Ayton trying to break free. Devin Booker, and that's good.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Curry finds Wiggins. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And that one misses.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Curry outside, cans it from downtown.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Paul kicks to KD. He can't hit that time.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Booker against Wiggins. Here's Looney. Thompson surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Curry passes to Thompson. Over Booker. No good from the wing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Ayton throws it down.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Now, here's Thompson. Pass to Curry. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. Over in the corner, Paul. The offensive rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. Takes it inside. No good. Shot missing. Paul with the defensive effort. 1:51 left to play in the first. Ayton against Green. Ayton kicks to Paul. A new 14 for the Suns.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Curry against Durant. On the wing, Wiggins. Inside, Looney. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer. Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Green. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Poole. Following the basket by T.J. Warren. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Dishes to Green. And no good that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here, matched up against the Golden State Warriors, is how they're going to tip off the new season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
It's always a marquee matchup on the schedule. I think it's going to be another fun set of games between them this year.
Poole, no good. The Suns have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Lets it go from 14. Green with the rebound. Warren against Poole. Pass to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Durant is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Baisley in at the center, locking down the middle. Well, Phoenix shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Now here's Curry. And here is Poole. It's picked off. Steps back and fires. Kept alive. Baisley. Poked away.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Thompson with the bucket. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. Now here's Curry, following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Thompson in the corner. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Ho-hum, guess what? Another bucket for KD, just making the game look easy, so much boring.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. And stolen by Booker. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
And taken away by Paul. Okogie inside the three-point line. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. for his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
Warren's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Booker. Then for the Warriors, Wiggins is checked in for Jordan Poole. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. One thing you hear about officiating is you're able to get away with much more in the paint, Richard, than you are on the perimeter. So what's the solution? Call it closer in the paint and looser on the outside? Where should we go?
I think you just need to let them play everywhere, to tell you the truth, because I like it when games become a little bit more physical, because you get to see who's in the best condition. You get to see who are the stronger players. And then up top, you got to be smart, because the smart will take from the strong.
And it's Paul penetrating, shoots over DiVincenzo. Ayton, and the layup is good. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns. DiVincenzo passes to Wiggins. There's the pass to Looney, looking to end the run. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Here's Okogie. Passes to Lee. Ayton kicks to Paul. Clock at 4. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Paul. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Timeout called the Warriors. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Paisley comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Here's Warren. The Warriors making the shot. Lee left side. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 7. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson against Lee. Thompson passes to Looney. Off with the layup. Lee dishes to Payne. Pass to Paisley. Fires the 3. Here's Ayton. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet.
That's the end of the first half.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. DeAndre Ayton was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 steals, and 9 rebounds. And last game, he could never really get going. Maybe that lit a fire under him tonight. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for the offense. It's been the difference in the game.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see while they're down. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And now with the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry's shot is off.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Pass to Looney. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Kuminga. D right on him. Looney kicks to Poole. Back to Looney. Over Booker. And the Warriors miss again. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Feeds to Kuminga. And the pass to Curry. From outside the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Paul can't get it to go.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Curry passes to Looney. He kicks it to Kuminga. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. Suns leading by 13. Durant the pass to Okogie. That's tipped. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Kuminga finds Looney. Now here's Wiggins. Defense right on him. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Baisley's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Josh Okogie. Terrence Ross is checked in for Booker, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Payne kicks to Warren. 1:05 left in the third. Ross on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Poole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Paisley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Warriors trail by 14. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to Poole. Thompson outside. There's the three. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 6.
Whenever the ball leaves Klay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good of a shooter.
Here's Paisley. Kicks it to Ross. Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Wiggins. Can't connect. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Warren, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Thompson passes to Curry. To the middle, and stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. Here's Warren. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns. Curry kicks to Poole. Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Releases. Outside for Curry. Goes back up. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Okogie, guarded by Curry. Booker left side. Over Green. A second chance effort. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. And the Suns lead by 18.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Curry passes to Poole. Got a piece of it. And the turnover again by Golden State. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. And the Suns making a change here. Durant's checked in. And Golden State also making a change. Looney's checked in. Pass to Booker. Here's Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Thompson outside. Pass to Wiggins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's the Suns with the ball. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Good ball movement here by the Suns. And Ayton throws it down.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. on the wing, Wiggins. The feed to Green. Stolen by Durant. And there's the pass to Paul. Wants to get it to KD and does.
Beautiful timing from KD. He just knows when to get up there for the alley-oop.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Nice shot by Thompson.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops a 13-0 run by the Suns.
Passes it to Okogie. Here's Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists. 2nd all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Iguodala, that's good.
You just can't give Iguodala these looks. He's too experienced and crafty down low. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Moody the pass to Iguodala, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Pass to Craig. Here's Baisley. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Moody the pass to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Ayton.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Free throw good, Green. Both free throws good from Green. 27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Shamet the pass to Lee. Craig with it. There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that one's good, Shamet.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Katie, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball in the start of the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
into a game, I feel like my point guard is the best player in the world. So going into the game, knowing I got the best player in the world, I got to do my part, play defense, hit open shots. So having Connor, who's going to make impact plays on both sides of the ball, being the best power forward, it makes it really easy to make sure I do my part.
He always has an answer for someone's adjustment for us. So it's like, it's really hard to scout us because how smart he is. Like,
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season. Well, this one's about...
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some...
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3. For some of these players, this opening night will be their first. What's your advice for guys making their NBA debuts, Smith?
Well, BA, first of all, enjoy it. Really, tonight is going to go by. Fast. You have to slow down your mind because it's going to be racing.
Lillard passes to Grant. 6 to shoot. Porter against Lillard. Up and over Porter. Smith with the rebound.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Green. Here's Şengün. Doesn't go for him. Nurkic with some nice D. Porter against Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Back to Lillard. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Count it.
Clever move by Dame. Open up the floor with that pick and roll play.
And Jusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
And Şengün gets it to go.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
Now Lillard. Outside Thibault. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. It's not going to go for him, and Houston will come the other way. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
Soft touch off the glass.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Matisse Thibault. No good on that one.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Simons against Green. Back to Lillard. To the paint. Here's Grant. And it's rejected. Pass to Smith. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
B.A., I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
And that one drops.
You guys can slice up the D like Lillard can. He's just so quick and so agile on the drive.
Green finds Tate. Now Smith. Green in the post. Defended by Lillard. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Smith. A minute and a half left to play in the first quarter. Portland leading. Inside. Here's Sharp. Pass to Watford. Out to Lillard. Four on the clock. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. 56 seconds left in the first quarter here. Green against Lillard. Lets it fly from 18. And it's Green missing.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Little's checked in for Watford. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. Pass to Tate. And another miss by Houston.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Lillard. Back to Little. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fending off defenders, Little able to get the shot off.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green in the post. And here's Tate outside. The shot that time not on target. And that does it for the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Matisse Thybulle out there with Anthony Simons, and it's Little in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Portland starting the second. Back to Porter, Martin outside. Back to Porter, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garuba, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Thybulle passes to Simons. To the inside. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Well, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Simons up top. He's guarded by Porter. Grant's shot is off.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Şengün. All sorts of time. And it's Little with a rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Left side Thibault. Here's Little. Simons outside. And he's going for the lob. There's the steal. And they're on the break. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Little. Outside Thibault to the paint. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Smith passes to Porter. Grant with a steal. Pass to Thibault. And here's Simons. So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. Reddish comes in for Thibault. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Simons. And a change for the Rockets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Şengün. Porter with the steal. Green with the ball. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And the Rockets lead by 1. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Reddish on the wing. Plenty of space. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Porter against Lillard. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And he buries his first look.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, BA, it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing, that's what it's all about.
First free throw is good.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Lillard against Porter. To the middle. Back to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. The ball's knocked loose and out of bounds. Houston will have it. Little's checked in for Watford. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 10-2 run here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Lillard with the ball. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing. And that's going to do it for our...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Portland trailing here. So the Houston 5 right now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. Lillard finds Grant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Kevin Porter.
You know, entering the league, Jeremy Grant was athletic, had top-notch physical tools, and now he has the skills to go with it.
And so Grant nails them both. How about the last couple of years for Jeremy Grant?
BA, 6'8", playing the 3 or the 4. He's really found some comfort in scoring the basketball. Followed up his best season with another great offensive performance last year.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. Now the Blazers on the move. From 7 and off the glass. That one's good.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Houston in the lead. Porter in the post, defended by Lillard. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to Thibault. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now Martin. Şengün with it. Lots of room. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Eubanks, he's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lillard passes to Grant. Back to Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
And the Blazers making a change here. Nurkic just checked in.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
He's covered by Grant. It's Christopher on the wing. Here's Şengün. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Şengün's got 7 points in the game. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
From in deep, Lillard. It's rebounded by Houston. Left side, Green. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. And the Rockets lead by 3. Outside Thibault. Pass to Christopher from deep. And they recover it. Rebounded by Nurkic. And Portland's shooting a low 28% so far in this one. And here's Lillard. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Timeout called. Houston.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
For the Trailblazers, Little's checked in for Grant. Reddish comes in for Thibault, and it's Sharp in for Lillard. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. 1:51 left in the third quarter. That one goes. Count it. Porter's got his first points in this one.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Simons passes to Reddish. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, up until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
And there's the call on Jusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside, Green. 4 on the clock. And it's hammered home by Green.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pass to Little. Simons outside. Back to Nurkic. Garuba with a rebound. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Tate. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Pass to Reddish. 23 seconds left in the third. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Outside, Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And he drops a first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Lillard. He has 6. Simons passes to Lillard. And we've reached the end of the third. Rockets ahead. They lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And the Rockets shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Jeremy Grant out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
It's good. And the Rockets lead by 5.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Lillard against Porter. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Grant left side. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Pass to Porter. Deflected. Now the Blazers moving it up. Martin against Lillard. Got it.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Time called here. The Rockets decide to talk it over. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Steven Silas as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Yes, it's good.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Lillard passes to Simons. Lillard against Porter. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Anthony Simons. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Porter against Lillard.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
That one's off. And he sinks the second.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
Back to Porter. Martin outside. Pass to Green. Over Simons. Kept alive by Houston. Şengün finds Smith. And the bucket is good. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Beautiful ball movement. Draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Simons passes to Lillard. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
This is what makes Lillard an all-star caliber player. His ability to fill it up.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Now here's Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Lillard outside. Pass to Nurkic. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 4th assist with that last one. Green up top. He's covered by Simons. And here's Porter outside. The Rockets again can't hit. The Trailblazers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And that one's good. Lillard.
It is Dame time. Winning time. Lillard seems to always come through.
Here's Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Jeremy Grant. Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. The Trailblazers have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Rockets.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Smith inside, working on Grant. Smith no good. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Lillard against Porter. Lillard passes to Thibault. Clock at 6, down low. Here's Nurkic. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over. They're losing by 4. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Jabari Smith.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Lillard passes to And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Blazers with the ball. Grant, the pass to Lillard. Great D that time from Porter. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game, and we'll see you next time.